All right, let's do this one. All right, so yeah, C is 70. All right, little c is 24. Little a is 25. All right, definitely side-side angle because the angle between the two would be angle B. All right, so it's not side angle side. All right, it's the acute case, right? All right, so it's 70. All right, and let's talk about it again. If this side is the bigger one, it's one triangle. If this side is the smaller one, then we have to compare it. All right, so let's see, we got little c is 24. All right, y'all want to put, Allison, you want to put A at the top? Okay, so that means the 25 will go down here. Right, I mean, yeah, if you switch those two. Okay, now, this is not the bigger side, is it? So I'm not sure how many triangles this is. I'm going to have to compare. All right, so compare 24 to 25 times sine of 70. And please be less than. Please be less than. Please be less than. Please be less than. Dang. Yeah. Yay. Two triangles. Okay. Because it's greater than. It's two triangles. All right. So, all right. I need a graphing calculator because I got to copy and paste. I can't do it with my scientific one. Yeah. Yeah. I need some less. I loaned it out. And I have like 15 other graphing calculators, but I have no batteries. All right, this is little b prime. This is little b on that triangle. Okay. All right. Now, so remember the thing with two triangles. What's going to happen, you start with the first one, you're going to find an angle. And when you find that angle, immediately you're going to subtract it from 180 and find the corresponding angle in this triangle. Okay. Now, let's figure out which angle I could find here. So you got these two ratios. You're definitely going to use the C ratio. Right. You couldn't find B, could you? Right. You don't have either. All right. So let's do the C one. It's just going to say 24 over sine of 70 equals B. Nope, that's wrong. 25 over sine of A, because the B one wouldn't lead me anywhere. I have two unknowns. Okay. Now I only have one unknown, so I can cross multiply and solve for it. So we get 25 times sine 70 equals 24 times sine A. All right, let's get rid of 24. And so that's going to leave me sine A is this number, and so I can take the inverse sine of what I get there, and that'll give me the angle. All right, so let's see. 25 sine 70 divided by 24. All right, so that's the sine of A is that 0.9 something there. So we're going to do inverse sine. So A is about 78.2 degrees. All right, so now immediately, okay, when you have the two triangle case, you're going to find an angle. So you subtract this from 180, and it's going to tell you what A prime is over here. So, right, from 180, and then that's going to tell you what A prime is. All right, so let me do that. All right, 180 minus answer there. Okay, so angle A prime is going to be 101.8 degrees. All right, now in both triangles we could find angle B, can't we? Because we have two angles, we can find the third. Now they're not going to be the same, are they? And notice you can't subtract 1 from 180 to get the other. The only angle that would work there is the A angle to do that. So that's why I always tell you, when you find that first angle, immediately subtract it from 180 to find the other angle. Now, let's add these, let's start with these two over here. Let's add these two together and subtract from 180 to find this angle. All right, so I got 8.2 degrees, yeah, for angle B prime, okay. All right, yeah, 8.2. Now let's find this one over here. So say 70 plus, now 78.2, I got to find it up there. There it is. All right, and then subtract that from 180. So about 31.8 degrees. So you can definitely tell they're not the same. And if I subtracted 1 from 180, I wouldn't get the other, would I? Okay, that's why it's important. The only two angles that you can do like that are these two. And it's always going to be the first angle that you find there. All right, now let's see what's still missing. Yeah, little b's. Okay, so little b and little b prime. So now that I've got angle B, I can find that one. So I'm going to write in the third ratio right here for the B one. So we can write B over sine of 31.8 degrees. All right. So now, you could cross multiply because you know A now, but that's an estimate. Let's just go with that one and cross multiply with that. All right. So get 24 times sine of 31.8 equals B times sine 70. All right, now help me solve here a little bit. Yeah, I think she said it. Divide by sine 70. And notice that little b is a side, isn't it? So I'm not going to have to take any kind of inverse on this. All right. So 24 sine of 31 point. Oh, I messed up, didn't I? What did I do? I got to answer that, right? I can't push in 31.8 because it's not exact. All right, I got to copy and paste it, or I'm going to use answer there. 24 times sine answer. And that would be an easy mistake to make, wouldn't it? If you wasn't, really thinking about it. All right, so little b here is about 13.5. All right, now let's go over here and find little b prime. All right, so let's use that same ratio for the c's. 24 over sine 70 equals, now let's set up this ratio. This one's going to say b prime over the sine of 8.2. All right, let's cross multiply. So do 24 times sine of 8.2 equals b prime sine 70. Okay, so divide by sine of 70 degrees on both sides. All right, let's type this in. So 24 times sine, now I got to paste 8.2. It's way up there. All right, divided by sine 70. All right, 3.6. All right, questions about this one?